that looks finished. Morning guys, it's Kelly Harris here, KDS Keltec. The more you know, the harder it gets. So we're detailing cars, we're making cars shiny, that's the whole point. So we need to see the defects in the car. We always used to use halogen lamps for checking. It was like your builder's sight lights. So in there, that there, let's go over there, there is. That is a metal halide light. And I can remember a real big trend where everyone went excited in the detailing trade. They changed from your halogen lights to these metal halide lights. And these metal halide lights show all the defects. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to now use a scangrip light. Can you see a haziness there? There you go, look at that. You can see how bad the marks are. If we stayed over the camera, can you notice when you move the camera around, the orange peel look? You can see it really easy. So that's why we have these strip lamps. These strip lamps help us see defects in paint, because that doesn't help. So if we come over there, you can't see any orange peel. So let me pick up a different light source. I'm going to get a brighter light. This time I'm using a scangrip light again. I'm going to hold it above. So as we move this across, look at that. That's polishing, heavy cut polishing. But look, it looks like it's perfect there. Now, there's different types of light sources for different scenarios. In a Supra video, I explained how you get too close. So if I get in really, really close, and I said that blacks absorb the light, doesn't reflect back. So actually now, if you pan back with the camera, you'll be able to see how close this light is. So different light sources, you can actually have the light closer. You couldn't do this with this distance on a silver or a light coloured car. Any pearl colours, light coloured cars. Actually, you still see defects, but more importantly, look what happens when you use the metal halide light, which was, for a long time, the industry standard light source for finding defects. Whereas you can see, this is what I meant by, the more you know, the harder it gets. You imagine how much extra work this takes to remove all of that polishing marks, which look like they're gone, in two light sources. That's an LED bulb, and that's a metal halide bulb. Let me do an example. There's an LED light up there. So if we now go around from the side and look down at that LED light, you'll probably see it's not working. Not working the same as what we just demonstrated, but it's an LED light. If I now put the same light, so I'm going to use, I'll turn the bulb off so you can see I'm going to use this light, I'm going to put this roughly in the same position, and now you'll probably notice this light isn't working. As I move over and then start moving this light around and get closer, you can start to capture the defects. Quite easy to see them now. Whereas when I come back over to where this light is, you can't see the defects. So there's a lot to consider here. It's the height of the light, the movement. So it's why we use portable lights. It's very, very important to have portable lights. And it's why you're seeing the cleaning video on the Supra when we're checking and when we're putting Geotechnic on, nano coatings, there's a lot of arm movements. So what you don't want is turn up at a detailer's unit, studio, or a detailer turn up and they're using one single light source. I used to, 10 years ago, hence why I said, the more I know, the harder it gets. I literally walked into my unit, this unit here, whatever lights were on the ceiling, I used them because it cost too much money to put lights in, and I didn't understand at the time. So I'd be polishing, and I had to do a lot of head movement to look, which is very tiring, and you'll never get the light at the right angle. Whereas now, with a portable light, I can move the light around and I can see the defects very, very easily. Come over here and turn around and look at that vehicle, which is what a lot of detailers do. That looks finished. That car looks amazing, shiny, glossy. There's no coatings on there. It's bare paint. I've IPA'd, panel wiped it, and then IPA'd it again to remove the residue, so you've got a very, very clean paint. And as you can agree, that probably does look amazingly shiny and wet when it isn't. It's got to have a lot more work. I've got lots and lots of light sources on in here right this moment, and it looks flawless. So don't be tricked by long distance photos and videos. They aren't telling the truth here. Hopefully that makes sense. Like, subscribe, smash that bell. That was a myth busting one. More to come in the future. It's Kelly Harris. Goodbye.